Okay, we're rolling. Happy birthday, Jacob. Jacob Higgins, 35 years old. That's awesome. Well, as you remember last year, we made a little birthday video for you, and I think we need one this year as well. Now, this year is going to be a little bit different than last year. Some similarities, some differences. I remember that last year I kind of opened with a joke. By the way, you might be wondering, why is he wearing all black? Well, the fact is, I just got back from a Johnny Cash concert, and I didn't have time to change. So, we are definitely going to do something that is different. I remember that last year I was starting to play Alice's Restaurant for you. Remember that? Yeah, I was starting to play it, and this whole last year I wanted to do something more than that. So this year I practiced it a little bit, and I realized I didn't remember all the words very good. Last time I did this was about 20 years ago when we were living in Sitka. So I thought, why not just print out all the words so I have all of the lyrics in front of me? And that's what I did. And it took up 6 pages. It's a lot. So I had an idea. How about if I do half of the song for you this year and half next year? That sound like a deal? So what you see right here is the first half. There's a lot there. And what you see here is the second half. So my plan is to do this one for you next year. But do this one for you this year. So here we go. I've found a karaoke backing track, and it is Arlo Guthrie himself playing the guitar, and I couldn't pass that up. So I thought, the heck with the piano. I've been playing the piano too much. I want to listen to him play the guitar, and I'm going to do the song along with him. I hope you enjoy this. This is Alice's Restaurant, 1967, originally done by Arlo Guthrie. Take it away. This song is called Alice's Restaurant. It's about Alice and the restaurant, but Alice's Restaurant is not the name of the restaurant. That's just the name of the song. That's why I call the song Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. You just walk right in, it's around the back, just a half mile from the railroad track. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Now it all started about 2 Thanksgivings ago. That's 2 years ago on Thanksgiving, when my friend and I went up to visit Alice at the restaurant. But Alice doesn't live in the restaurant. She lives in the church nearby the restaurant, in the bell tower, with her husband Ray and Fasha the dog. And living in the bell tower like that, they got a lot of room downstairs where the pews used to been. Having all that room, seeing as how they took out all the pews, they decided that they didn't have to take out their garbage for a long time. Well, we got there and found all the garbage in there, and we decided that it'd be a friendly gesture for us to take the garbage down to the city dump. So we took the half a ton of garbage, put it in the back of a red VW microbus, took shovels and rakes and other implements of destruction, and headed on toward the city dump. Well, we got there. There was a big sign and a chain stretched across the dump saying, "This dump's closed on Thanksgiving." And we'd never heard of a dump being closed on Thanksgiving before. So with tears in our eyes, we drove off into the sunset looking for another place to put the garbage. We didn't find one till we came to the side road. And off the side of the side road was another 15-foot cliff. And at the bottom of the cliff was another pile of garbage. Now we decided that one big pile was better than two little ones. And rather than bring that one up, we decided to throw ours down. And that's what we did. Drove back to the church, had a Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat, went to sleep, and didn't get up until the next morning when we got a phone call from Ossifer Obi. He says, "Kid, we found your name on an envelope at the bottom of a half a ton of garbage. I just wanted to know if you had any information about it." And I said, "Yes, sir, Officer Obi. I cannot tell a lie." I put that envelope under that garbage. Now, after speaking to Obi for about 45 minutes on the telephone, we finally arrived at the truth of the matter, and he said that we'd have to go down and pick up the garbage, and also had to go down and speak to him at the police officer's station. So we got in the red VW microbus with the shovels and rakes and implements of destruction and headed on toward the police officer's station. Now, friends, there was only one of two things that Obi could have done at the police officer's station. And the first one was that he could have given us a medal for being so brave and honest on the telephone, which wasn't very likely, and we didn't expect it. And the other thing was that he could have bawled us out and told us never to be seen driving garbage in the vicinity again, which is what we expected. But when we got to the police officer's station, there was a third possibility that we hadn't even counted upon. We was both immediately arrested, handcuffed. And I said, "Obi, I don't think I can pick up the garbage with these here handcuffs on." He said, "Shut up, kid. Get in the back of the patrol car." And that's what we did. Sat in the back of the patrol car and drove to the, quote, scene of the crime, unquote. Now, I want to tell you about the town of Stockbridge, Massachusetts, where this is all happening. They got 3 stop signs, 2 police officers, and 1 police car. But when we got to the scene of the crime, there was 5 police officers and 3 police cars, being the biggest crime of the last 50 years, and everybody wanted to get in a newspaper story about it. And they was using up all kinds of cop equipment that they just had hanging around the police officer's station. They was taking plastered tire tracks, footprints, dog-smelling prints, and they took 27 8x10 color glossy photographs with the circles and the arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us. They took pictures of the approach, the getaway, the northwest corner, the southwest corner, and that's not to mention the aerial photography. After the ordeal, we went back to the jail. Obi said he was going to put us in a cell. He says, "Kid, I'm going to put you in a cell. But first I want your wallet and your belt." I said, "Obi, I can understand you want my wallet so I don't have no money to spend while I'm in the cell here, but what do you want my belt for?" And he says, "Kid, we don't want any hang-ins." And I said, "Obi, Did you think I was going to hang myself for littering? But Obie said he was making sure, and friends, Obie was, because he took out the toilet seat so I couldn't hit myself over the head and drown. And he took out the toilet paper so I couldn't bend back the bars, roll the toilet paper out the window, slide down the roll, and have an escape. Obie was making sure. It was about 4 or 5 hours later that Alice, remember Alice? This song's about Alice. Alice came by and with a few nasty words to Obie on the side, bailed us out of jail. And we went back to the church, had another Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat. Went to sleep and didn't get up until the next morning when we had to go to court. We walked in, sat down. Obie came in with the 27 8x10 color glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one, and he sat down. A man came in, said, "All rise." We all stood up. Obie stood up with his 27 8x10 color glossy pictures with the circles and the arrows and a paragraph. And then the judge walked in, sat down with a seeing-eyed dog, and he sat down. We all sat down. Obie looked at the seeing-eyed dog. Then he looked at his 27 8x10 color glossy pictures with the circles and the arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one. And then he looked at that seeing-eyed dog. Then he looked again at his 27 8x10 color glossy pictures with the circles and the arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one. And then he began to cry. Because Obie came to the realization that it was another typical case of American blind justice, and there wasn't nothing he could do about it, and the judge wasn't going to look at those 27 8x10 color glossy pictures with the circles and the arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining how each one was to be used as evidence against us. And we was fined $50 and had to pick up the garbage in the snow. But that's not what I'm here to tell you about. I'm here to talk about the draft. Okay, Jake, that was part 1 of Alice's Restaurant. I hope you could hear me okay. I hope you could hear the music pretty good. I'm going to turn it down now. Yeah. Okay. So, I think it's time for happy birthday. unless you have any questions about what just happened here. If you do, please let me know. I'll try to answer them. But anyway, I think we can do happy birthday. Lila's here as well, and so we're going to try to sing happy birthday together. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jake. Happy birthday to you.
Sorry.
You did great.
I got a frog.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Yes, many more. And happy belated birthday, dear Idell.
That's right.
And Megan and Laura. Sorry we missed you guys. We'll try to do better this year, okay?
Yeah. I think we had a lot of fun. I'm really glad that we could take this time. It is like a day or so late, but I thought that the 4th of July would be a great day to make something very bodacious like we just got done with, and I'm hoping that you enjoy it. I know we did.
Daniel, did you hear the fireworks as you were recording? I heard about 3 different fireworks.
I heard some bangs. I thought maybe it was the canaries over there, but
no,
you heard fireworks.
It was fireworks,
huh?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just bet you that this mic picked it up too.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Okay. Well,
we did drink a toast to you on your birthday on July 2nd, Jake. And
yes.
we remembered your birthday in Hawaii. Sparklers
right.
on the cake and oh my gosh, maybe we'll do that again sometime, okay?
Yeah. It's been quite a year, and I'm going to look forward to next year, like I said, when we do part 2, okay? And so, I don't know what else to say. Anything else, Lila Faye?
We love you to pieces, sweetheart. Hope you're all doing well. We know the heat was a little rough of course, on all of us, but hopefully that's it for the year as far as big heat goes.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Yeah, anyway, we love you to pieces, all of you.
Yes, we do. We do love you very much, you and the whole family.
Yes.
So, take care, enjoy, and we'll see you again real soon.
Real soon.
Okay, Lila Faye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.